Hi, I'm the Review Man, and I'm going to be with you to the end of this review. Today's review is about the 2019 version, reboot, whatever, of Child's Play. Now, this was a version of comedy and horror. I mean, comedy that some of the one-liners Mark Hamill came up with as Chucky, and there was a bunch of other ones. So the movie starts out with the president of the company telling everybody that the new Buddy doll is coming out, and it will control everything. It will control your lights, your house, everything. It's pretty much like a Wi-Fi version. Runs off your Wi-Fi. And at the end of it, he's like, "Well, we keep you safe forever." And then next thing we see is this Korean sweatshop. Korean sweatshop. This guy, they're steadily building the Chucky dolls, or the Buddy dolls, what have you. And they're just building and building and building. And this one guy, he's just daydreaming. He's like, and then his boss is like, "Hey, you're fired. I tell you again, don't daydream. No daydreaming. You're fired. I see you on the street. You're worthless." But only Korean. And so the dude gets all pissed off at his boss before he quits. He disables all the stuff, like all the safety features in this Buddy doll, and then he packs it up. He disables all the features. He puts the chip in there, and he packs it up. And then next thing we see is this the shipper guy, the guy that's shipping the Buddy dolls. He's asking the other dude, the foreman, for a smoke, and then we see the guy that just caused this disabled all this stuff, made the evil Buddy doll just die. And then our movie takes us to Chicago. And then there's this one boy named Andy. He's living in Chicago with his mom. They don't have many friends. The mom has a boyfriend, which Andy isn't a fan of. Andy has a cat named Mickey Rooney. I forgot what the boyfriend's name was. The boyfriend's name was... What was the boyfriend's name? Anyway, the boyfriend's name was he was abusive to Andy. Andy doesn't care for him because and then the mom works at like this thrift store, Zmart. It's called Zmart, which is kind of like a Walmart, Kmart, Target type thing, kind of like a Walmart and Goodwill combined. And so she's like, she hates her job, and she actually is more like a Walmart meets Toys R Us. She doesn't like her job, and so she gets these all these Buddy dolls are being returned because one was like being returned because the guy wanted a blonde haired Buddy doll and it was ginger. I mean, what a stupid reason to turn it. Just put some spray paint on it or something. No, actually, it was ginger. He wanted blonde hair. Yeah, just put some spray paint on it. And so, anyway, the movie's going on. The mom, she goes to the boss, and she's like, "Hey, boss, can I have this for my son? It's defective. Or, it's defective. What do we do with the defective ones? Can I have it?" And the boss was like, "Oh, yeah, we got to send it back and all this." And she's like, "You need to let me have this, or else I'm gonna tell your wife what you've been doing with the stock girl." And he's like, "So how's your wife?" And so she goes home. The mom gives Andy the Buddy doll, and so she gives him the Buddy doll. He starts interacting with the Buddy doll and all this, and so he's just interacting with the Buddy doll. Plugs his phone into the doll, the port of the doll, and the doll is just like, he's just looking around doing all this other stuff. "Hi, what's your name?" He's like, "Hi, what's your name?" And the kid was like, "Andy, sup?" And the Buddy doll was like, "Hi, Andy, sup?" And he's like, "What's my name?" Your name is Han Solo." "Did you say Chucky? I like that name." "No, I said Han Solo." "Hi, my name's Chucky." And so the doll is just automatically just walking around doing his normal stuff, controlling all the stuff, all the appliances, all this. And Andy's like taking the doll into the room, and they start playing and having a good time. And they have a good time and all this other stuff. And they're playing like this. They're playing like this game like Candyland or something. One of the pieces drop. The cat scratches Andy, and the Chucky doll is like, What's that, Andy?" And he's like, "It's just little blood. The cat scratched me." And then you see like the doll, Chucky's eyes get like a bloodshot red, and kind of like, "He hurt you, Andy." And so Andy goes into the bathroom, gets some gauze or band-aids or something, and he comes back. He hears like, the Chucky doll or Buddy doll is strangling the cat, and he's like, "No, you don't do that. You don't hurt people and you don't hurt cats," which I don't care for cats myself. So he's like, "But he hurts you, Andy. You don't hurt people." And so the mom's got this boyfriend who's a real jerk. The boyfriend is actually married to another woman. So he's like, he hates Andy. He's like, "Andy, if you got a problem with me, just tell me it to my face like a man." And while they're talking, while Andy and Chucky are talking, he's telling that the mom's boyfriend is a real jerk or asshole or real jerk. And so he starts going after the boyfriend, and the boyfriend is cheating on his wife with Andy's mom. And so what the boyfriend does is he just goes driving down the road. He's going back home. He's about to put up some Christmas lights, or no, he's taking down some Christmas lights. And for some reason in this movie, the boyfriend's house at his wife's house has a bunch of watermelons for some reason. I don't know if they're planting watermelons I know this is a reboot, so they're trying to do it the way they want to do it. But why so many watermelons? There's like a whole watermelon patch. And so the boyfriend, he's just taking down some lights, and he's looking around. He's hearing all these sounds. He's really creeped out by Chucky because he met him earlier in the movie. He's really creeped out by Chucky, and so Chucky, he's just messing with the ladder a little bit. The guy goes falling down, gets wrapped up in this ladder. Chucky turns on this tiller, and the guy's just trying to crawl away. He's trying to crawl away, and he's trying to get to his phone. And then Chucky turned on the tiller. The tiller just starts coming after the dude, and he's just like crawling away. And then the last we see of the boyfriend is the dude's head gets all mangled up, and you see like nothing but a skull drenched in blood. I love it. And so the cop that lives down the hallway from Andy and the apartment, he's investigating all this stuff. He's investigating all these murders, and he tells Andy that if anything's going on, you need to tell me. And so what Chucky does the next morning is that Andy wakes up. He goes in his room. He's walking out of his room. The boyfriend's decapitated head is right here. So what Andy does is he gets his two new friends over. He named Mariah and Pug, or I forgot what their names were. They're not really important to the story. And so the movie goes on. Chucky is pretty much killing everybody that's hurting. That's pretty much killing or going after everybody. For him and Andy to be best friends to the end. And he's killing them with smart cars. He's killing the cops. He's killing the cop's mom with a self-driving car by controlling it. And my favorite line was delivered by her whenever she was driving a self-driving car. Chucky's trying to kill her, and she's like, Chucky's trying to kill her at the bingo hall because she's going to play bingo, and she's like, "You hobbit MFer." Funniest line delivered by an old lady like that. And so he kills her by almost destroying the car, and then he's in the car. He stabs her. The cops pretty pissed off. He thinks it's Andy, and Andy's trying to get everybody to make them believe that it's Chucky, and everybody's thinking Andy's crazy. And in the end, the Chucky doll, he kills he gets dissected. His little cord gets taken out, and his little cord that controls him gets taken out, and he turns into this and the janitor dude. I mean, if you go watch this movie and tell me in the comments if you think this janitor looks like Jack Black, because I've looked through this entire cast series and there is no Jack Black, but I swear the janitor in this movie looks like Jack Black. So when you go see the movie, come back and comment to say he looks like Jack Black or not. But anyway, on with the story. Chucky kills the janitor. Then Chucky goes to one of the other school kids' houses, and he starts hanging out with the school kids. And I think the dude's name was Omar. I think he named him like Sharon or something like that. So Chucky is pretty much making Andy's life a living hell, driving him crazy all throughout this part, driving away friends, driving away all these other people, and leading to a big fight in the Z Mart between him and Omar. And Pug hits his head, and nobody's believing Andy right now. But what happens next is that Chucky he starts going after Pug and the other girl, and Andy's trying to stop them. And so what they do is Andy's at this big sale they got going on at Z Mart. Go around and release all the Buddy 2 dolls, and Pug and the girl, I really don't remember what her name was, but they look at the video of Chucky killing the cop's mom, and so that leads to this big battle at the Z Mart. The cop arrests Andy, and the movie goes on. Chucky's trying to bring back. Chucky's controlling all these Buddy 2 dolls. And I mean, we got Ginger, we got blonde hair, we got girl, we got freaking bear Buddy doll, and he's trying to kill everybody. And everybody escapes out of the Z Mart. Andy, it's the final battle between him and Chucky. He sees Chucky's got his mom, and he's like, I gotta go back. And so it's the final battle. Andy's armed with a knife, like a machete knife, and a hedge trimmer. And the battle's going on. He's going down the hallway. He's trying to get Chucky, and Chucky attacks him. Puts his mom on a forklift. Ties his mom to a forklift, trying to kill her. So them two will be together to the end. And so the battle's going. Andy's winning, and then he's like stabs Chucky a few times. Chucky comes flying out, and then next thing we see is Chucky gets shot, and it's by the cop. So, and then the mom rips off the head of Chucky. This is for messing with my son, and she throws it. And then last thing we see in the movie is the mom getting rescued, getting hauled off in an ambulance. The cop getting rescued, getting hauled off in an ambulance, and the kids destroying Chucky. And Andy gets first swing, so he just bashes Chucky's head open, and you see all these computer chips and circuit boards. And then the movie ends with the CEO of the company. He's saying that the new Buddy doll, this company does not take full responsibility for the company, for everything that happened with the old Buddy dolls. Of course they don't. They want to cover their butt. So anyway, movie ends with all the Chucky dolls getting recalled, and then the last thing we see is one of the Chucky dolls that's supposedly one of the Chucky dolls just do a creepy smile, and then eyes turn red, and that was child's play. I know I left out some of the parts, but go check out this movie for yourself. It's a great addition to to the series. And I might go see it again, or I might get it when it comes out on DVD. But anyway, guys, it is a pretty good movie. But yeah, comment below. Oh yeah, smack that like button if you want me to go on Amazon and buy a Buddy doll, and I will. And so anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Smack that like button, comment, and go see this movie and tell me the gender does not look like Jack Black. A bunch of gruesome deaths in this movie. I loved it. If you're a horror fan, you'll love it. And I'll see y'all guys in the next video.